Hi, welcome to another lecture of mine. Okay, so this is the node where I had installed Ansible earlier. So Ansible version. This is the default directory. Okay, where the config file is installed. Let me. So I have create another folder for here for my another project. Okay. So DevOps. Now I've already created this name like project Tomcat. Okay, using this make directory. Come on, I have created this folder. Okay, project Tomcat. Now this already exists. This is what it's showing. So now if I go there and if I check, there is nothing. So if I run Ansible minus version, it will show 2.9 2.9.27 is installed here. So let me copy the configuration file here. Okay, cp to c ansible.cmp. Sorry. Okay, it's copied now. Yeah. Now if we run the command ansible and it's able minus version. Yeah, now it is showing it is running from top project Tomcat. Okay. Let me create one host file here. Touch base. I have already some host file here in my previous directory Ansible project. Let me copy that only to save some time. Clear cp Ansible project hosts, copy. Now let me check the host file. Yeah, so here I'm creating the host file now. I hope it is visible to you much better now. So ls. Okay, so I will do hosts and I will omit some of the folder here. Why I'm doing that, I'll tell you few minutes after. Like I'll only use two node here. Okay, not every node. I'm just commenting out everything here. Okay, Control L, cat etc host, cat etc host, and let me check if the host 2 is reachable. Yes. Host 3 is reachable. Yes. So if I SSH host 2, what is it working? Yes, it is working. If I host, sorry, now yeah, host 3. Yeah, it is working, right? So I'll use this two link only. Okay, now come back to here. I have installed Visual Studio Code here, and I will use this code to develop my file here. Before that, let me copy some of my file. Okay, Let me check the node where this Ansible package will get installed. Ansible all minus m. Let me use minus ping module and minus I host. Okay, these are reachable. Okay, that's fine. Now let me create a YAML file, touch touch touch, and I'll create tomcat.yml file. Okay, now it is created. So I have installed Visual Studio Code here. Nothing. I just download that RPM package from the website and install it. Now if you want to run that code from this directory, after the installation you just have to run code dot. Okay, it will launch the Visual Studio Code in this directory. If I want to edit this file, let's open it, and suppose you want to use Beam here. Okay, or if I want to use YML package here for editing, there supporting, it will give you when you will work with the Ansible part, Ansible YAML, it will give you it will help you with some syntax and also the command completion part. Then let me install Ansible as well here. Yeah, okay, I'm getting installed. Now if we go here and if we now let me write my playbook, first playbook here for today. So to start writing the playbook, you have to give, okay, here is a simple terminal, gets to leave it. Python is already installed here. So minus minus and minus, okay, like -3 hyphen you have to give. To start any playbook, you have to start with 3 hyphen, okay, then space, then again one space, like 1 hyphen, sorry, then a space. And if you want to give the name of your playbook, you can type name. Suppose I want to install and configure Tomcat, then where or which file, like then you have to give the target, okay, and you have to keep the same indentation here, like which host file you will going to install. So host is host, let me write the host here, and then let me give my target host file. Which one was my target host file? Let me open the terminal here from here, and so see, I'm in the same directory. Do the ls tomcat, sorry, host. Okay, so which host file I am in? I have created a Tomcat group. Okay, so let me use Tomcat group here. Now suppose you are installing any playbook, then let me run one thing like here, which is gather facts, okay, then let me type false. Now, what is gather effect? This gather effect is nothing but when you run any command, any playbook or ad hoc command, okay, it will first gather the information of your node, okay, with the manage node. Like, it will check the host specific system data properties, it will check IP address, bus information, software information, hardware information, etc. Now you don't need this data every time, right? So it will, so to, if you don't require it, then you, if you want it, you can just make it a true, but it will give you more details output when you will run the Ansible playbook in your system. So it is better if you don't require this part, you can just make it false. Okay, just one of the best practice you can follow. So that's why only I have given that gather effects equal to false. Then I've given the task, and I want to first update, like update all repository. Okay, so I'm here giving a one task now. This task will do what? This will update all repository in my current system. Okay, then like this but this is just a name. Okay, I'm just giving a name. So when I'll run that Ansible playbook command, okay, I'll execute this playbook, it will give me this name and the current, okay, it will give me the then in my output file. Now to update it, so which file I will use? I will use, suppose, yum repository. Okay, to use the same indentation as under the name yum. See, when you are running with this Tomcat module, so Visual Studio Code, you can see the indentation. You are getting all the indentation here, okay, properly. So it will help you to work. Otherwise, you may miss this line, and it may, then it will give some error in your if you use the default VIM or touch part, okay, then it may give some error if you can make some mistakes there. So I'm running command and I want to update everything. Like if you want to install HTTPD, okay, you have to give that name, like under yum name you have to give, suppose after yum I will give one space or one tab, and I'll give the name, and I'll give the name of HTTPD, or then I can give the state present. Okay, then this will do what? This will install HTTPD in my current ERDSCN okay, or you can give latest. Now it will install the HTTPD in my nodes, like all the managed node. Now if I want to update all, then you have to give this command. Command is very simple. Again, I'm sorry, I'm making a mistake with typing mistake. You give this within that semicolon, you have to give, okay, you have to give star, so it will update everything. Now let's save and try to run. So we can run this Ansible playbook from here, or maybe, yes, we were already here in this machine. Okay, let's run here. Ansible playbook Tomcat .yml. Let's see what happened. Syntax problem. Okay, let me check. Let us check here again what syntax problem we have. What is the system where we are getting on here? The mistake I have done here is task, right? Okay, let me save Control S and let me run from here. It is Tomcat. So there's one write down command. Check. You can check without running it in production. So fail, Ansible fact, change the command. Okay, the command has to run under root user. Okay, so here, because you are updating the package, for package you need to be root user, so you have to give the sudo privilege. So let me give this become. So I'm giving you a real life example how you will add it instead of memorizing it. Okay, so here that's why it is taking some time. So I hope you will be here with me, stay with me till the time. So since it's working only for 129, let me ping on that note. Yeah, this is okay. Okay, let's try to run that command now without being check. Then it will get verified what is happening. And let's check now. So I'm going to run the playbook. You have to keep command Ansible -playbook space and that .yml file name. Okay. So it is executing the task here. Till the time it is executing, let's pause for a second. Okay. So running command is successful in 129, not 130. Why? Let's check. In 130, 172, 16, 1.130. Okay. Yes. Yeah, info, repo, list. Come on. Just checking what. Oh, okay. Okay, it's coming. sudo. Okay, so it is giving that the system is not installed with internal server. Okay, for the time being, let us skip this node. Okay, let's use only 129 for testing purpose. So in 129 it was successful, right? If you can see this node, it is successful. So if I save and so I'm running to log out from that particular node and run the command Ansible Playbook again and the tomcat.yml. Now let's see what happened. So meanwhile, I have given another object here. I have added another object. See, it is successful. Now it is showing changes 0. In my previous example, if you go back, it was showing change 1. Now change is 0 because it is already updated. That's why it is showing change is 0. Right. Now I have added another YAML file. I have kept everything same. Now now I have only added Java version here, state PRESE and T. Now I'm giving all this specific Java version, that's why I have mentioned present here, and install. Let me save and run this again. Okay, it's done. See, it was showing, see, update all repository. This is the name, update all repository. Okay, and this is the play name is install and configure Tomcat. See, this is the same play name it is showing in the terminal. Okay, now it is showing install and it is showing okay. So change 0. So that means it should already install. This is the host to Java -version sudo Java -version. So why is that? Let's check. So as I check, Java is already installed here, okay, from the beginning. So that's why it is showing. It's already installed in the host node. This IP address is 177.129. Just for the clarification, let me exit here, and now let's start more advanced topic. Now let's do another thing. Suppose this is your host, okay, and there's a command in us called alternatives. Maintain simple ending, determine default commands. Okay, so if I run alternatives -config and then put Java, see here it is giving me the Java version. Sometimes what happens, your system may have 2-3 Java. Okay, yeah, so in that case you just have to run this command and you have to select it. Now it is showing enter type the selection. Now selection is already there, default is there is 1. There is nothing to be selection right now. Let me show you again. By running the command, see it is showing 1. So if I run 1, so it will automatically select my okay, version, it will show it. Now if you see the directory under here, okay, so it is so ls minus l if we run this command here, command v user leave jvm, you can java a link. Okay, java is a link. This is the link to this open directory. OpenJDK is linked. Now to link that directory, what we have to do here, actually we need to see from where actually Java version is running. If I run the Java command, it is running from the bin directory. Okay, user bin Java. So it is the alternative Java. So if I want to complement this both, okay, here in my file, so I have to setting with Java, then I have to write alternative and under the name. So if I type all ter, see it is already, this I'm writing all ter and is giving me the full name, right? This is the like this is why I'm using that Visual Studio. Okay, it will make your life more easier. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I'm giving alternative, and what I will do, I will give the link. What was the link? Link was, see, it is already giving. So link was user bin Java, right? So user bin Java. Now the path, this is the path, and path should be which path? Let's see. So this is the path. Right, so let me save it and let me run the command again and just check whether it is executing. Sorry, it will be tomcat.yml. Let me run this command. So here I have removed that star, okay, because I don't want to waste your time. It will always take some more time. So I'm saying so it is giving some error, right? Let's check what is the problem. So I have given, this name was not proper, okay. So you was giving hero number in, just providing some error, okay, with this 11 number of line. Now I've given alternative. This should be the same indentation, like same line. Let's check and run whether it is working or not. Okay, let's check. Again, it is giving some error. It is showing message missing required argument name. Okay, so I have to give one name here. Name Java. Suppose I'm giving the Java set. Java default setup. Let's save it. Now run. Let me run it again. So it is fine, it's working. So change is also okay, done. So it is working fine. Now I will go for installing the Tomcat, right? So it was the task was before installing the Java. So let me create another task here. Okay, let me give name installing Tomcat. Now suppose I need to install Tomcat 9 or 8. Okay, so let me go to the site and let me get the tar link. So now I'm going to download name Tomcat Installation. Okay, so let me check if I have Mozilla open or not. Yes, now if we go to the Google and search for Tomcat download, okay, and let me download this .gz file. Let me copy the link here and just came back here, and what should you do? So here I should give okay installation Tomcat download. And let me create a task name get underscore URL. So if we run the command URL, okay, this is the download file, right? Now if we use the destination, let me use destination as user local, the local file, so local, okay, and let me try to run the command now. Let me have a playbook now. I've made some changes here. So I have declared one variable, okay, global variable under this playbook. So here I have mentioned verse, and I have been given one name called it is Tomcat underscore URL colon, and then I have given this download. Okay, then here I have just declared this here I've given the name Tomcat downloading, and then I have given one debug command whether it is running or not. Let's just to check whether this URL is fine or not. So in the terminal, and then I have given one command called get URL. Okay, This URL is this Tomcat URL which we have mentioned, and the destination we have mentioned USR local, right? Now let's run the command and check how it is working. Here, let me here come here user local ls. Okay, let me check here. So execution is fine. There's an issue in okay. So friends, here I was doing some mistakes. What mistakes I was doing? I guess I was given some name to check whether Tomcat URL is showing or not showing for, but this is a variable, right? So when it is a variable, we have to use double quotation, ginger quotation, right? So I have to give a 2-second bracket, okay, and I have to give that, like when I'm giving this 2-second bracket here, okay, and also I have to give this under colon. I have to put this under one true color, okay, like comma, inverted comma. Now let me check. This is a ginger sign when I'm giving 2-second bracket here. Now I put the temp local dictionary. Let me go with the user local only, USR local, save it, and let me check now what happened, what is happening. Okay, let me run the command Ansible and check. So let me SSH to host 2 and check whether the download is there or not. Maybe yes, sir. Yes. See, now download is there. So this is how we can download any file, okay, to any remote directory. If you have any like same command you are using for wget, right? So you are doing the wget using get URL command. So I had fixed that part here, okay. So here what now I had downloaded. This is the next task where I have downloaded the Tomcat, right? Now second part is I have to untar that file which is downloaded in user local. So for that we have unarchive module, okay. The unarchive module I've searched here. So if you go there, how to unpack the archive after copying it to the local machine. So here already some examples are mentioned. It is showing, see, I am taking this one archive file that is already on a remote machine. So Ansible bulletin.archive source destination remote source, yes, like as I'm archiving it in the remote file, so I have to mention remote source, yes, right. So same way, after downloading this file would be like that, right? Apache Tomcat, and then I have mentioned that file. Now if I run the command, let's see what happens. So here I think the task has executed successfully, right? 4 tasks has been complete. Let's log into that node SSH host 2. You see user local, okay. Yes, it is archived. We go to the bin directory now. Okay, sudo so as you can see, now the directory has created. Now in this directory there is a command Apache, and if I go to the bin directory, and you can see there is a command called startup.sh, okay. Now if I run, that command now startup, okay. See, now this Java file has been started. So I have to mention this now I have to start this using the playbook, right? How to start it. Now there's a question. So to kill it, to stop it, we can make the, let me check with the stop command should work. Here, shutdown has killed that command. So let us go and try to run like make some script that will start my Ansible command. How to do that? So again, I have to give another name. Move directory of Ansible with command file. So let me run the command. Command is here, so I'm running the command move this directory to this one. Okay, so I've already explained a lot, so I'm quickly finish it now. So here what I did now, I have used another like move directory of the Ansible, whatever I have downloaded and extracted. Okay, after extracting it, I'm just renaming it for like suitable, like just from this and name I make it Tomcat, use a local Tomcat. Then what I did, start Tomcat shell. From shell I have given the command user local Tomcat bean startup. If you go to that directory before, I have as you check, let me go and back and try to see if that things logs here, not. See, under the bean directory, there's two commands, startup and shutdown, which I have shared you just a few minutes back maybe. So if you run startup, it will start the command. If you run shutdown, it will shut down the command. So I have just mentioned that only here. Now I'll do one thing. I'll just now it is save now let me run and check whether it is working or not. Okay. Now let's check ps -ef grep Java. Yeah, Java is running right now. It was not. If I go to the user local directory and see, there's a folder called Tomcat, and under that bean directory, this is the setup file. Permission denied, no issue. Just have to go to the bean. See, these are the startup files there, right? So this is how you can like this is the full file, like you can download, you can, I have tried to explain that Tomcat like playbook part, right, giving you hints. Then how to install any package, okay, how to configure it, okay, then how to archive and how to start for using the playbook. I tried to give you a glimpse. Hope you have some idea now. So I think you have now you have understood the process, how to install that Tomcat. Like I have tried to give you the full total journey, like from start to end point, like how you can install Tomcat, you can download it or you can configure it. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you have liked it. If you liked it, if it is informative for you, please do like my video, share it, or recommend other friends. Okay, thank you, and so bye bye for today. See you again in with another video. Okay, bye.